YouTube, I have my first craft project for you today. This is a DIY, make your own Valentine's Day wreath. This is my heart one. I was hanging on my front door all day today and I really loved seeing it out there. So what I love about this wreath is that from far away you just have this really nice kind of sparkly wreath on your door, but as you approach the door, your experience changes and you start to see more details as you approach, like some of the beading and the different fabrics that are used. And also, if you are unhappy with your shape or it's not hanging flat on your door, it's made from a wire hanger, so you can just adjust it. So if you're interested in seeing how I made my Valentine's Day wreath, stay tuned. The first things that you'll need is, of course, a wire hanger. This is optional. These are jewelry pliers that I have, and I used it to curl the top part of the hanger. You'll also need a glue gun and possibly some glue sticks, a pair of scissors, and then the rest of this is optional. You could use any scraps that you have. You could cut up old t-shirts, you could use old fabric, you can use plastics. You could just be so creative. You could probably even do this with, I don't know, just any leftover stuff. So I just use beads. This is my bead box. And the main beads that I used were some large glass beads. I have mine color organized. Obviously I used the red and pink ones. But these are some glass beads that I used, just kind of a big sized hole. Your seed beads will not work for this. So yes, I just used an assortment of beads. And then lastly, you'll need some fabric or something to conceal your wire hanger. I bought some ribbon at the Dollar Tree, and it looked like this. This is like the scrap I have left. This is just a shoebox that I keep all kinds of crafting, collaging, just anything extra that I think I could somehow use one day. I throw it in there. So I've got bits of fabric, as you can see here, and I just pulled like random scraps of fabric. And then I just bought one spool of ribbon that I used, and I even used some lace out of this box. Oh, and I just found this XOXO ribbon. I should have used that. So just basically use whatever you have on hand. And the tutorial will start in just a moment, but I just wanted to show you how I turned my wire hanger into this shape. You just want to remember that you want to make it as easy on yourself as possible, so don't argue with your hanger too much. I left the top as the top, and I curled mine with the jewelry pliers, but you could just leave yours in a loop or maybe even exaggerate the loop by making it skinnier. And then also I just took the middle of the hanger and pulled it down into a point, and then the edges I kind of pressed out of their point a little bit and let that be the start of the hump of the heart, and then I pressed the middle down to form a heart shape, and I don't want to ruin this hanger, so I'm going to push it back to its original shape. But I hope you like the tutorial. It's my first one, so enjoy, and definitely take a picture and show me your heart wreath if you make one, because I think they're so cute and I love the details that are incorporated in the wreath. So I'd love to see how other people's turn out, because there's no way that any two could ever turn out alike. So enjoy! Yay, Valentine's Day! Shape that I liked out of my hanger, and then I chose to curl the top of the hanger hook. I liked the look of it. Next, select some ribbon that you want to use to wrap around the hanger I chose Valentine's Day colors, and I switched up my fabrics a lot. So secure the bottom of the hanger with glue and attach the fabric there and wrap it tightly so that the glue in the hanger really sticks together. You'll want to secure it every so often and secure the ends, and beginning every time you start wrapping your fabric. And I really liked to have the fabric chunky all the way around with a really loopy, curly, cute kind of look. Next, snips about a foot or so of your wire garland so it makes it easier to wrap around, and just secure it to your hanger by wrapping it tightly a few times at the bottom. And then create a little bump and then secure it again just by twisting it around. And continue all the way around your hanger, securing it every few inches or so. That's what it looks like after just one round of garland. And then I just added a whole bunch more garland, about half the total amount I used. Snip a small piece of garland next, and we'll start adding decorations. I chose a few beads and just strung them onto my wire garland. That's a set of beads that I was happy with. And then you just want to tie off the ends so that they're not sliding all around and they stay in the group that you put them in. So just make a knot, and I put 2 little sets of beads on this piece of wire and then strung it through and weaved it in and out of some of the garland already on my wreath. Here's another set of beads that I strung into my wreath. And so that's what it looks like after the beads are on there. Then you can start adding ribbons. So select a piece of garland and wrap some ribbon around this thin wire. It's thin, so be careful with the hot glue. You don't want to burn your fingers. And secure the beginning, some places in between, and also the end. And then just weave it in and out. You can make it go really big loops or keep it tightly to the body for a more chic look. Then just add the rest of your garland. And I just left it really chunky, made some big spirals around. These are some detailed shots of the beading. I love the details on this wreath. And that's my finished wreath that I hung on my front door. I really hope you enjoy it. Thanks.